Alright, so you can see me now. It's kind of dark outside. This video isn't going to be very light because I'm driving on my way to work and it's like 6 o'clock in the morning. But I am going I'm going to tell you a little bit about what the first couple of days of training have been. Well, at least what I can tell you. Alright, you can't see me, like I said, because it's early in the morning. It is 6:15 right now, and it's like 70 degrees. This is my second day of on-the-job training, which is basically, you know, like you're in your costume and you're working, you know, on the job. And, my first two shifts were like bright and early in the morning. Basically, you know, I have to be there at 7 o'clock. And the reason that is because I'm opening. They're teaching me how to open both of my attractions, which is PhilharMagic and the Carousel. I'm also opening Princess Hall today, but from what I hear, you don't have to do much for that. So yeah, there's not much I can tell you about what exactly, you know, takes place in attractions opening, other than, like, you know, getting the attraction ready. But I can tell you that PhilharMagic, there's a lot of really cool things that I get to see and do, like, you know, magic things, magic behind the scenes stuff that I normally wouldn't get to see. And it's like really cool. I'm always interested in how like things work, like especially shows work. So getting to see how PhilharMagic works is like the coolest thing ever, in my opinion. Excuse me, as you can hear, I'm still sick. I got sick my day of quote orientation, which is your last day that you wear professional attire to work. I think that was like Saturday. And I just picked something up from one of the cast members. There's something definitely going around from what I've been talking to from the CPs and the other cast members. There's like a throat cold thing going on. And so, yeah, on top of that, I have been scheduled a 8-day week, meaning I'm working 8 days in a row, which, like, it's not the end of the world, in all honesty. Like, I normally would not be upset about it, but because I'm sick, I'm kind of like, well, great, I'm probably never gonna get over this cold. But I mean, I'm really excited. Like, I love this job. Like, it is so much fun being a attractions cast member. It's like 10 times easier than doing outdoor foods, which is also a major perk. And like, it's just really, really cool. I love welcoming the guests to the attraction, especially PhilharMagic. I love saying like, welcome to the show, and there's a little spiel I get to do. So it is like so much fun. And of course, I mean, it's Magic Kingdom. Come on, guys. I mean, who wouldn't want to work at Magic Kingdom? And the people at Fantasyland, people are so nice, and the other CPs are really cool and they're really nice. So I hope it like stays that way. Because before, like, I thought the CPs were nice and they ended up being just kind of, like, rude and, like, always talking back about people. But, like, I hope it doesn't happen that way. And my other roommates, they're enjoying their job so much. And Emily's finally started training a couple of days ago. And, oh, and one more thing. So I don't know if I mentioned or not, if you knew, like, my roommates, we kind of refer to ourselves as, like, the Sassy Six. Because there's 6 of us. And we're just a little sassy. We're more sweet than sassy, but anyway, one of our roommates, she couldn't be our roommate because she was like concierge, I think, and they had a specific day that they were wanted them to check in, so she couldn't be our roommate. So she had to check in like a week after us, and we were really, really sad because we had gotten so close to her and everything. But she finally checked in yesterday. So, and on top of everything else, she is in Vista Way, just like we are. And so we kind of like made this cute little care package, and we're going to see her. And I'm so excited to get to finally see her face to face. She's super cute and she's so sweet. and I can't wait to share, like, for all of us to share all of our experiences with her and get her all excited for her role. So other than that, like, everything's going really well. I hear that because I'm working an 8-day week that I get paid more on those extra days. So I'm excited about that. We get paid on the 13th, which is the last day. We gotta get over. Which is the last day of our 40% discount. So, and I also get that day off. So guess what Danny's gonna do? Danny's gonna go shopping on the 13th. She's gonna go everywhere and just like have the time of her life getting stuff. Yay! Anyway, I'm pulling into Disney World, and so I gotta keep an eye out for tourists who don't know where they're going or cast members who are in a rush. Here at PhilharMagic, we sort and organize glasses, and we shuffle people into the theater, welcome them to the show, have them grab their opera glasses, get rid of the ones that are broken, and yeah, that's what we do at PhilharMagic Merge.
Always answer your questions if you're unsure. It's Eric. He's even more sarcastic than I am. Just give him a hard time. After you're done working through the position.
Okay, so right now I'm in one of the cast member parking lots. It's actually an extension to the original cast member parking lot, which I think is really cool because it gives us a heck of a lot more parking spaces. So I decided to finally do this because it's literally been like a week and a half and I haven't like even said or recorded a vlog about my attractions training at all. Sorry, my hair is really frizzy. I just got off work. So alright, I'm going to try to do like a little bit of a very general explanation. So Carousel is the only thing that's close to an actual ride, and so not only that, a little bit of history. The Carousel that's actually in Magic Kingdom is actually older than the park. They shipped it over from Europe. That said, it's got like the original like carnival controls. I just realized I parked a lot closer than I thought I did. So that one has like, you know, you're trained to do that and you're trained to how to group people together so that way they all flow in very well. And then like the safety procedures and like, you know, making sure everyone's buckled up and everything. So then there's Philhar. Philhar, you have, all the attractions also have greeter except for Carousel because it's outdoors. So Philhar, you have what's called merge, which is when like they merge people from like Fast Pass and standby to make sure you know, Fast Pass get first priority. Princess Fairy Tale has that as well. It actually has two because there's Cinderella and Rapunzel and those are both separate. So you learn how to do that, which does take a little bit of thinking, honestly, because there is a, quote, science to it. So you do that position for Philhar. Then there's the theater, which is learning how to shuffle everybody in and out of the theater, because there's about 400 or more of you guys in the theater. Then there is, oh, it's also the safety procedures of like making people come in and come out for that. Then there's a lobby for that, which is also kind of like grouper for Carousel, trying to get everyone grouped together. So that's pretty much it for Philhar. Both Philhar and Princess Fairy Tale Hall have greeter positions, which is just like welcoming people in, answering questions, stuff like that, directing them to the Fast Pass lanes. In the Fast Pass, there are separate Fast Pass cast members who like make sure everything gets scanned correctly for the Fast Pass Plus stuff. Then for Princess Fairy Tale Hall, besides greeter, there's the merge, which like I said, the most difficult part for that is the merge because there is a science to it and it does take, the more people there are, the busier it gets, or the harder it gets, which means more stressful it gets because people get upset when you let a million people in through Fast Pass and let nobody through standby, which there's always a guest that gets upset. But other than that, that's pretty much it. For my assessment for outdoor foods, they literally had us all together And a manager came and asked us different questions about things, and we all answered them together. Well, for the attractions, I literally had a 50 question or more test for each attraction. So I sat there for like an hour and a half just answering questions, like multiple choice questions. Then someone took me individually around to every single position for every single attraction and had me do every single attraction without asking questions. And he like quizzed me on different things, like what do you do if this happens? What do you do if that happens? And it was like nerve-wracking as like, you don't even know. Like I was so nervous the entire time. And to be honest, like all through training and all through assessment and even the first day off assessment training, I was like, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. But 2 days afterwards, because I literally had 2 13-hour shifts that I just finished 2 days ago, and I feel like I know everything. Like I can tell you like everything on how to do this, how to do that, safety procedures, everything. So I just want to let you guys kind of know that on how training. I know I kind of give a little spiel, as we call it, for Outdoor Foods, my first program. So that's pretty much for training. Traditions, like I think I talked about traditions, that's pretty much the same. I did have business clothes attraction / orientation / traditions classes for a couple of days before I had on the job training. So that was different from Outdoor Foods. What else is different? Oh yeah, our main gates. They now have, you get your ID early, which means you can go into the parks early, but you aren't going to use that to get into the parks like you did before. You get these things called main gates, and they're going to send you, like before you used the main gates to get guests in, now you're going to use the main gates for yourself. I haven't gotten mine yet. A couple of the CPs are going to get theirs very soon for my arrival date, so it takes, I guess, about 2 weeks or more. So we get to use our IDs for 2 weeks or more, but you can't use fast passes for your IDs. So I have yet to get to use the fast passes for myself, which is really upsetting. But like other than that, nothing's changed. The Sassy Six, we're still cool with each other, still awesome. I love the girls so much. We get closer and closer every single day. We always do things together. I'm doing good. Come visit me. I had a fan come and visit me today, and it was amazing, and I was so glad you guys came to visit. Anytime you guys want to come and visit me, find me anywhere in Philhar, and if you can't find me, go ahead and ask around. I've pretty much worked every position and worked with most of the attractions cast members, so somebody will know me, and if not, you can find a coordinator. The coordinators are wearing like orange and white striped shirts. Find a coordinator in the area and ask for me, and they will definitely know where I am or if I'm working that day. Which, keep up with me on Twitter. Normally I talk about when I'm working, when I'm not working, so you can know when. Other than that, I will be posting vlogs soon. I'm sorry that they've been so late. I was sick like the whole week of training, like sick as a dog the whole week of training, and I didn't want to get any points. And then I've been working like literally every morning till night for the last couple of days. Tomorrow's my day off, so I'm going to try and upload more videos. And yeah, maybe go to the parks and maybe go shopping or whatever. I'm tired. It's 12 o'clock. I'm going to go to McDonald's and get some food because that's what I like doing on my night shifts. And I will see y'all real soon. Bye-bye.